Hey, ladies. So, this is a video I absolutely don't want to do. Uh, f- about a week ago now, there were two kids that froze to death in Detroit because of hypothermia. The mother of those two kids was homeless. So, it was she and actually four children, three of them by the same man. And also her mother, so the grandmother of these children that froze to death, and two siblings. And my understanding is that the siblings were teenagers and they were underage. And they were all living together in a van in Detroit in February. They had been homeless for 3 months. And um, one day they go into a casino, they go and park, and in the middle of the night, the van ran out of gas, and two babies froze to death. And when we as UMBW say, don't get pregnant, don't get pregnant, don't get pregnant until you're ready, this is partially what we're talking about. When I say that the father of your children is the most important financial decision you'll ever make, and I know you're thinking, Cherie, but we're talking about babies that are dead. Exactly. Exactly. This ultimately, the reason for homelessness has something to do with finances. And I was very displeased with the father. I was. I heard one Black woman say, well, this mother could be lying. Everybody else in unison seemed to think that there's something up with the father. Uh, and I believe I believe that as well. I do find it hard to believe that this mother would call the father and say, can you take the kids for a few days and not tell him that she was homeless? I find that very hard to believe. So, because the truth is, the father of your children being the most important financial decision you'll ever make, he could have increased the child support, for example, or he could have chipped in for a few months while she got back on her feet, or he could have gone to the courthouse and asked for his kids, thus freeing up her time to get her life back together. And I do have some other thoughts with regards to this case that I most likely will never say. Um, However, it is so important for anyone before you get pregnant, to make sure that you by yourself have the ability to take care of your own children. Children are very costly these days. It's important for us to not have more children than we can personally afford to take care of. And that's a tall order. The final thing I want to do is shout out to Level Up Single Mom and Themis. They did a really great session. And Level Up Single Mom, and they did this yesterday, sorry. And Level Up Single Mom um, really educated me about homelessness and the programs and how difficult it is for single mothers, especially single Black mothers, to get access to these programs and these funds. Um, so, yeah, uh, within the United States, there's unfortunately a high price of poverty. And, all I can say is rest in peace to these, not only the two babies that lost their lives, but the others that were in the van, and their lives will forever be changed. All right. Thanks, ladies. See you later.